The following is a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise. It's Cruise at 6.
And good evening, it's 6 o'clock, it's Monday the 10th of July and Richard Cross here from the heart of Vision Cruise with another jam-packed Cruise at 6 with all the best cruise deals you can find anywhere on TV. Now coming up over the next half an hour, I'm going to be here with a great offer with Royal Caribbean. We're on board the Independence of the Seas. We're going to be taking you away. We've got an Alaska cruise with Princess Cruises and a trip on board the Rocky Mountaineer train. We're also going to be taking you on board a brand new ship, yes, the MSC Meraviglia. Do stick around for that. Plus, we've got lots more coming up with our deal of the day and our quick picks a little bit later on in the programme. But if you want to get in touch with us this Monday, it's very simple. This is all you have to do. Well, you can give us a call on 0800 655 6449, and that's if you're calling from the UK. Now, if you're in the Republic of Ireland, it's 1800 80 55 00. And if you're outside the UK, it's 0044 371 222 3331. If you want to text us, all you have to do is text the word cruise, leave a space, and send your message to 60300. And if you're going to text, your standard network rates apply, and you can always email us studio@visioncruise.co.uk, and it's completely free of charge, and do send us your pictures. If you want to interact with us on social media, we're on Facebook, Vision Cruise UK. Just look for us on there. Remember to like our page. And you can follow us on Twitter as well. It's Vision Cruise _UK. And remember to share your pictures with us on Facebook and Twitter, because we do like to see those. And if you missed any of our programmes, you can catch up with them again on demand whenever you want, 24 hours a day, by heading over to YouTube. Just search for youtube.com/Vision Cruise. And by subscribing to the channel, you find out all of the information as soon as it happens. It's as simple as that, and we love it when you do get in touch with us as well and send your pictures to let us know where you're going on your next cruise adventure. So let's start off with our first deal this Monday, and we're with Royal Caribbean International, and we're going to be heading on board the Independence of the Seas, and this is a Mediterranean highlights cruise. And the Independence of the Seas has everything you could possibly want. You have the Royal Promenade. This is in the heartbeat of the ship. There are places to get ice cream, there's places to go shopping here, places where you can dine and have a drink, and this really is the meeting place of the ship here. Duty-free shopping. You can pop here in the evening. There's a great show that takes place as well. Then the lifts, they'll take you to all of the different venues around the ship. This is the Windjammer Buffet, where you'll find everything you could possibly want, from the cold dishes to the hot dishes. There's a carvery station, salads, the sweet treats, everything like that. There is the main restaurant on board. This, as you can see it here, which is spanning over 3 decks. There are specialty dining options such as Chops Grill, you can get a great steak, Johnny Rockets, where you can get a lovely hamburger when you're there as well. There are plenty of places out on top deck to relax as we're cruising you around the Mediterranean here. And the weather, we're looking here at the first 2 weeks of October. The weather is going to be lovely going around the Mediterranean. You've not got that intense heat of the height of the summer, but it's still going to be a lot better than where you usually are. There is the H2O zone. If you're cruising with the younger travellers, they can have fun there. There's lots of sun lounges to relax, and look at all these facilities included in the price. There's the crazy golf, the mini golf there. There's the Flow Rider. It's like the surf simulator at sea, where you can really try surfing whilst you're at sea. Now, we have a lovely choice of accommodation for you. This price is based on an inside. What you can see on screen is a balcony. If you wanted to upgrade to a balcony, all you have to do is give us a call on 0800 655 6449, and we can go through all of those details with you. There is a pub on board as well, where you can enjoy a great drink. It's like you're local at sea. And there's an ice rink here as well, where you can watch all the great shows on ice. You can even have a go at the ice rink as well. And you'll find a plethora of bars and lounges where you can just chill out in the evening. Look at the size of that theatre as well. A different show every single night on board the Independence of the Seas. So this is a lovely Mediterranean highlights cruise that we've got lined up for you, and it's 2 weeks away, and we're going away on the 30th of September this year for 14 nights. Cruising out of Southampton, we'll have a couple of days at sea, and our first port of call will be Malaga. Now, in Malaga, you've got the Moorish culture here as well. It's the birthplace of Picasso, where you can go and visit one of his first homes. There's a museum all dedicated to him there. Then we're going to cruise you on to Cartagena, is our next port of call. You've got the amphitheatre here, the most impressive cathedral, and it's lovely to just walk around. You never know who you might bump into. Then we're on to Civitavecchia. This is the port for Rome here. You've got the Baroque churches, the art galleries, the gardens and the palaces as well. You can get an excursion to take you to Rome for the day. And then we're on to Livorno. This is the where you can go to Florence, or you can go to Pisa as well, go and see the Leaning Tower of Pisa if you wanted to go and do that. Then we're on to Toulon, is our next port of call here. Go and have a walk around Toulon itself, and do venture into the countryside as well. You see all the beautiful fields and flowers there, made famous by many artists. Then we're on to Gibraltar. This is our next port of call here. You've got the Rock of Gibraltar, where you can take a trip up itself at the cable car to get stunning views all around. Then we're going to cruise you into Lisbon. We'll go under the April the 25th bridge, and we'll cruise right into the heart of Lisbon itself, and it's great to go and explore. Take the number 28 sightseeing tram, that will show you all of the sights. Then we're going to be cruising you back to Southampton. So this is a 14-night holiday. We're going away here on the 30th of September this year. Look at that price, from just £999 per person, which is incredible value for money with Royal Caribbean International. So much is included in that price, and if you book it right now and you ask for a case of wine, we will even send you a case of wine as well. If you want more information, let's have a look at the details and I'll go through them with you. This is the Mediterranean highlights. It's on board the Independence of the Seas on the 30th of September for 14 nights. Cruising out of Southampton, we're off to Malaga is our first port of call. Then it's on to Cartagena, Civitavecchia, where you could go to Rome for the day if you fancy doing that. Then it's into Toulon, where you can go and explore Florence or Pisa. Then we're off to Livorno for Florence or Pisa. Then it's Toulon. Then we're into Gibraltar. And then our final destination will be Lisbon. Then it's back to Southampton. £999 per person for 14 nights on board, and if you've been with Royal Caribbean International before, you will know that is incredible value for money. We will also enrol you into Vision Plus, which is our own loyalty scheme. If you've been with Royal Caribbean before, you're in the Crown and Anchor Society, you'll still pick up those points, and you'll pick up Vision Plus points as well. We'll tell you a little bit more about that later on, but if you want to get yourself on board now, it's 0800 655 6449, and we can get you on board the Independence of the Seas. So we're going to move on to our first top pick this Monday evening, and this is with Fred Olsen Cruise Lines, and we're on board Braemar. This is the historic castles and the Highland Games. We're going away on the 29th of August this year for 10 nights. We're going to be cruising out to Southampton. We're off to Leith for Edinburgh, where we're going to be overnighting you in port. Then we're going to cruise into Dundee, Invergordon, where you could go for Loch Ness. Then it's on to Scrabster for John O'Groats. Then we're going to be cruising the Sound of Mull, off to Oban. Then we're going to be cruising into Belfast, and then back to Southampton. 10 nights on board from just £899 per person, which is a great value for money. Look at all this food that's included. Plus, we're also going to include £200 per room onboard credit, which you can use to spend however you want on board the Braemar. I'm thinking maybe some excursions, or maybe some drinks, or the duty-free shopping, or maybe have a pampering treatment in the spa. You can get £200 per room onboard credit for you to spend however you want. If you want more information on this one, what a lovely time of year as well, the end of August. Give us a call now on 0800 655 6449. So we're going to move on to our next featured cruise holiday now, and this is a cruise, and it's a lot more as well. Now, we're going to be going on an Alaskan cruise with Princess Cruises, but before that, we're going to be taking you on the journey of a lifetime on board the Rocky Mountaineer train. Let's have a look at what you can be experiencing on the Rocky Mountaineer.
You can't experience the Canadian Rockies through a screen. You have to be here with us. Travel through this natural wonder and get a glimpse of amazing. With a glass of wine in one hand and a camera in the other. Aboard Rocky Mountaineer. Canada's Rocky Mountains await.
Now, what you do you travel throughout the day as well, and we'll tell you more about what you do in the evening. But after that amazing journey on the Rocky Mountaineer, we've then got a cruise for you with Princess Cruises, and this is on board the Star Princess. And one of the great things, if you've been with Princess Cruises before, all their ships are typically laid out very, very similar, so this gives you a great insight into what you can be experiencing on board. This is the Piazza. It's the heartbeat of the ship. You'll find everything you could want here. It's the sort of meeting hub. There are places to grab a light bite night, whether you want a continental breakfast here in the morning or have a spot of late lunch or something in the evening. There's the shopping opportunities, plenty of places to enjoy the ship. There is the Lotus Spa if you want to enjoy some pampering when you're on your holiday as well. You can head here. There's massages, there's facials and all treatments you could be doing. There is a hair salon on board if you want to get your hair cut for the formal evening, and then look at the different lounges and bars around the ship. The Explorer's Bar here, and what you'll probably find is you'll gravitate to a bar that you like, and then you'll know the waiter there, he'll know how you like your drink, and you'll make some great friends. If you want to dance into the early hours, there's the nightclub on board as well, and if you do want to keep in touch with people back home or find out about your next destination, there's the library, and there's also the internet centre as well. Now there is a small charge for the internet facilities, but if you want to keep in touch with people back home, that is where you can do it. Out on top deck, there are plenty of places to sit down and relax as you're cruising around Alaska, and you really will want to be on top deck as you're enjoying the sights of Alaska and seeing all the wonderful sculptures, ice sculptures all around. Then there's the sanctuary area if you want to enjoy some adult-only relaxation time. This is at the front of the ship here, and just a small cover charge you can head here. The different dining options on board for you. This is the buffet option, open throughout the day here. You can pop here whenever you want, it's open seating. There is the main restaurants as well, which is set time every evening, but you'll find out details of those when you give us a call. This is the nightclub. In the daytime, you can just sit here with a crossword and a coffee maybe, but in the evening it takes on a different persona. And if you are cruising with the younger cruisers, there's the well-organised kids clubs where they can be supervised, playing games, having great activities here and learning things about the different destinations that we're visiting, whilst you can be enjoying all the facilities around the ship. So this is the Rocky Mountains and Alaskan Stars. This is a Vision Choice holiday that we've put together ourselves for you. We're going away on the 30th of April for 13 nights. We're going to start off by flying you from London Gatwick out to Calgary. Now when we get you to Calgary, we're then going to transfer you down to Banff, and that is where we're going to be starting our great Rocky Mountaineer tour. We're going to give you a 2-night stay at the Caribou Lodge and Spa. This is on a room-only basis in Banff. There's plenty of places to go out and eat in Banff as well. The following morning, we're going to pick you up. We'll take you down to the station. That's we're going to get you on board the Rocky Mountaineer. And with Silverleaf, we're going to enjoy a great 2-day trip on the Rocky Mountaineer, enjoying some wonderful sights and scenery. And when you book this right now as well, we're also going to give you a free camera if you book before the end of July, so you'll be able to take in some of these sights. We're going to take you to Kamloops. When we get to Kamloops, that's where we're going to give you a 1-night stay at a lovely hand-picked accommodation for you there. You don't need to worry about transferring your luggage from the train to the hotel. We've taken care of all that for you. You don't sleep on the train, you just travel in the daytime. You enjoy breakfast and lunch on the train and an open bar. Then it's on to Vancouver on the train. Sadly, that's where you're going to have to get off the Rocky Mountaineer, but we're going to put you up for 2 nights at the Georgian Court Hotel. This is on a room-only basis where there's plenty of time to go and see Stanley Park, the suspension bridge over the treetops. You've got the aquarium, the science world with its interactive exhibits. After that 2-night stay, we're then going to be transferring you to the Star Princess. This is for our 7-night Alaska cruise. We're going to cruise out of Vancouver, and then we're off to Skagway is our first port. You can visit the stunning Jewel Gardens here. You can take a tour on the White Pass Narrow Gauge Railway, or if you're feeling adventurous, there's even zip lining you can try. Then we're on to Juneau is our next port of call. You know, you can only come here by air or water, and you'll be delighted by all the beauty, the scenery. You can go whale watching, or you can go fishing here. Then it's on to Ketchikan is our next port of call. It clutches the shores of the Tongass Narrows with many shops and houses that are built right over the water as well, where the staircases are all weathered. Then we're going to be cruising the Inside Passage back to Vancouver, that's where we're going to pick you up from the ship, take you to the airport, and then fly you back to the UK. Now, this is a Vision Choice holiday. You can't buy this anywhere else. It's a great price from just £2,899 per person. It includes all your flights and your overseas transfers. You're going to get a lovely 2-night stay at the Caribou Lodge and Spa on a room-only basis in Banff. You'll then get that 2-day Rocky Mountaineer rail tour from Banff to Vancouver, which is going to include that 1-night stay in Kamloops. Then you'll get a 2-night stay at the Georgian Court Hotel in Vancouver on a room-only basis before your 7-night cruise on board the Star Princess. And if you book this right now, we're going to give you a case of wine if you ask for it. And if you book it within the next couple of weeks, we'll give you a free camera as well. So now's the best time to book your cruise and holiday for next year with Star Princess and the Rocky Mountaineer. Let's have a look at the details. I know there's lots included in that one, so let's just run through that again. It's the Rocky Mountains and the Alaskan Stars. We're going to be taking you away with the Rocky Mountaineer train and the Star Princess on the 30th of April for 13 nights. Flying you from the UK, we can do other airports. Give us a call and we'll quote you separately. This is based on London Gatwick. We'll fly you out to Calgary. We're going to transfer you to Banff. That's where we're going to give you a 2-night stay at the Caribou Lodge and Spa on a room-only basis. We're then going to join the Rocky Mountaineer train and we're going to take you through the wonderful scenery off to Kamloops. You get a 1-night stay in Kamloops. Then we're going to take you on the train again from Kamloops to Vancouver. When you get to Vancouver, it's that 2-night stay at the Georgian Court on a room-only basis. Then we've got 7 nights for you on the Star Princess, visiting Skagway, you've got Juneau, Ketchikan, and then back to Vancouver, and then flying you back to the UK. £2,899 per person. Ask for that case of wine, and we'll give you a case of wine, and we'll also give you a free camera as well, so you can take all those incredible pictures of the destinations that we're visiting. 0800 655 6449. But right now, it's time for our deal of the day. Deal of the day today. This really is a great one, isn't it? We're going to be taking away with P&O Cruises, and we're going to be on board the adult-only Oriana. Now, this is a cruise going here around the Canary Islands on the 7th of December this year for 14 nights. We're going to be cruising you out to Southampton. We're off to La Coruña, then we're off to Ceuta, Fuerteventura, Tenerife, La Gomera. We're going to cruise into San Sebastian. Then we're off to Madeira to Funchal, Lisbon, and then back to Southampton. £769 per person for 14 nights on board. This is working out at under £55 per person per night. When you think of what's included with P&O Cruises, this is great value for money. If you want to dress up on the former nights, you can do. You can enjoy probably about three, maybe four formal nights on board this cruise here where you can dress up in all your finery, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. All this for just £769 per person, which is working out under £55 per person per night. If you want to get yourself on board, all you have to do is pick up that phone and give us a call now on 0800 655 6449. So let's move on to our next featured cruise now, and we're going to be taking away with Norwegian Cruise Line. This is premium all-inclusive, and we're on board the Norwegian Breakaway. Now, the Norwegian Breakaway is one of the newer ships in the fleet. She's only about 3 years old here. Wait till you hear this. There's over 25 different dining experiences for you to enjoy on board. I don't think you'll quite get through all those 25 on your 9-night holiday, but give it a good try. There's everything you could possibly want, from the buffet options to the sit-down restaurants, to the speciality dining, room service as well if you want to enjoy that. When you are on board with Norwegian Cruise Line, it's premium all-inclusive. So that means any drink up to the value of $15 a glass. It's things like bottled water in your cabins. It's all your tips and gratuities. They're all taken care of. If you want to go on board this holiday and not spend a further penny, you can do. Just think of what's included in that great price from just $1599 per person. This is the Garden Cafe, which is the buffet option on board here. There's some sweet treats if you want to enjoy those as well. There's the amazing shows every single evening, the dazzling Broadway performances, the Rock of Ages, Burn the Floor, and the Cirque Dreams, and the dinner Jungle Fantasy that you can go and take in if you want. The Cagney Steakhouse, I would recommend going here to try that. There is a cover charge to have that. There's even an ice bar on board as well. I mean, who'd have thought you could have this on board a ship? And these are some of the different restaurants as well. There's something to suit everyone's palate on board. If you want more information, give us a call and we'll go through some of the different options for you on board. It's the Norwegian Breakaway. Now, this is the Baltic Breakaway. This is a Vision value holiday we've put together here. It's going on the 23rd of September next year for 9 nights, flying you from the UK out to Copenhagen. When we get you to Copenhagen, that's where we're going to get you on board. We've included your overseas transfers. You've got the capital of Denmark, of course, here as well. You've got the Little Mermaid as well, which is well worth a time to go and see that if you can before you get on board. Then once we're on Monday, this is the port for Berlin. We can go and see things like the Brandenburg Gates, the elegant Bavaria Quarter really does amaze you. Then we're on to Tallinn, is our next port of call. You've got the Old Town. the castle here, the walled city, or the cobblestone streets. Then it's on to St. Petersburg in Russia. We're going to be overnighting you in port here as well. So there's plenty of things for you to go and do. There's a city with more than 200 museums and one of the largest English gardens in Europe. You can go and take in an evening ballet performance if you want to do that. You can see all the gold domes there in the city itself. After that overnight in St. Petersburg, we're then going to be cruising you on to Helsinki, is our next port of call here. You've got the Art Nouveau architecture, or the stunning architecture you can see there. It's a very classic sea city with its dramatic coastline, with many bays and inlets that you can take a walk round. Then it's on to Stockholm in Sweden here. You many picture-taking opportunities from all the scenic nature. You can go and have a walk around the town itself. Then we are back into Copenhagen, where sadly that's where we're going to get you off the Norwegian breakaway, take you back to the airport and then fly you back to the UK. This is a 9-night holiday. We're going away here on the 23rd of September. This, remember, for next year, from just £1,599 per person. It's a Vision Value holiday, which means we've included all your flights and your overseas transfers, and 9 nights on board the Norwegian breakaway, which is premium all-inclusive. So your food's taken care of, your entertainment, your drinks, all your tips and your gratuities. If you're paying by a debit card, this is the price that all you need to pay. Let's have a reminder of the details. This is a Norwegian breakaway. It's the Baltic breakaway cruise on the 23rd of September next year for 9 nights. Just the deposit will secure your place on board. We're going to be flying you from London out to Copenhagen. We're then going to join the beautiful Norwegian breakaway. We're off to Warnemünde, then we're off to Tallinn, St. Petersburg, where we'll overnight you, Helsinki, Stockholm, and then back to Copenhagen. 9 nights on board from just £1,599 per person. It's premium all-inclusive, so it means your drinks are taken care of up to the value of $15, your tips and your gratuities, they're all included as well, and of course all that wonderful food and entertainment. If you ask for the case of wine, we will give you a case of wine as well, and we will also enrol you into Vision Plus, which is our own loyalty scheme. And if you've been with Norwegian Cruise Line, you remember the Latitudes programme, you'll still pick up Latitudes points as well, but you'll also pick up Vision Plus points as well. So the more cruises that you do, the more benefits that you get. If you want more information, it's 0800 655 6449. Now, if you are wondering more about Vision Plus and what this loyalty scheme has and what the benefits are, let's have a look at the details and the different levels and see what you could be aspiring to.
As soon as you book your first cruise with Vision Cruise, you benefit from our Vision Plus loyalty program. You receive your exclusive Vision Plus Bronze membership card, advanced notifications of cruise on-sale dates, discounted shore excursions, and port parking, plus free tickets to cruise events. Once you've made 3 bookings, you'll receive your exclusive Silver membership card, Vision Cruise lanyard, and invitations to attend members-only cruise evenings and coffee mornings. At 5 bookings, you'll receive your exclusive Gold membership card, Vision Cruise pin badge, and backpack, and priority phone line to beat the queues. With 9 bookings, you'll become a Diamond member, receiving an exclusive Diamond membership card, access to the VIP area at cruise events, a Vision Cruise power bank, and an exclusive studio tour. Finally, with 12 or more bookings, you'll become a Platinum member. You'll receive your Platinum membership card, your Welcome to Platinum pack, umbrella, ship visits, and launch invitations. It really does pay when you book with Vision Cruise.
Yes, it does. So remember to get involved into Vision Plus, and you could soon be getting all the benefits of Vision Plus and the Cruise Line's loyalty programme as well. It certainly pays to book your cruise with Vision Cruise. So we're going to move on to our next featured cruise now, and this is on board a brand new ship that launched around about a month ago now. We're with MSC Cruises, and this is the MSC Meraviglia, and this is some of the great things that you could be enjoying. Yes, we've had our cameras on board to go and have a look at it, so why not give us a call and you can get your ticket now to get you on board this amazing cruise. Now, with the MSC Meraviglia, just look at top deck. There is a sunbed there with your name on it, where you can just relax and you can enjoy some of the things that are being shown on the big screen. There are swimming pools there, there are hot tubs and jacuzzis if you want to just bubble away there as we're cruising around the Mediterranean. Who'd have thought you can have things like this on a cruise ship? Yeah, you can have a go at things like this as well if you're feeling adventurous, or if that's too much for you, just sit back in one of the hot tubs there or just have a dip into one of the many pools. Now, if you're going to be cruising with the kids, look, there are water slides there as well. They'll have great fun. Look at some of these simulators you can be enjoying. It's like you're really at a Formula One having a great race, isn't it? Now, on board the MSC Meraviglia, there are 12 different dining options for you, something to taste, cater for every taste, I should say, on board. There's the amazing pizza that MSC Cruises have, and I like nothing more than going on a ship straight away and just going for a spot of pizza. Then there's the carvery stations if you want to enjoy that. There are the more formal sit-down dining venues like you can see here as well, where there are 7-course gourmet evening meals that you can be enjoying. Look at some of the award-winning ice cream here. This is making me hungry looking at this. If you want to burn off all those calories in the gym, you'll find the gym is open throughout the day there, and it's some of the state-of-the-art equipment as well, and this is included in the price, the gym. So this is on board the brand new MSC Meraviglia. We're going to be cruising here around the Mediterranean on the 21st of January for 7 nights. Once you've got Christmas and New Year out of the way, you can be looking forward to this. Flying you from London Gatwick out to Genoa. That's where we're going to get you on board the MSC Meraviglia, and just look at the coastline here and all the houses you can see here. We'll get you on board. We'll waste no time. We're going to be cruising then on to Civitavecchia. This is the port for Rome here. You've got the fountains here in the main centre of the city itself here. If you do want to book excursions to take you to Rome, we can sort that out for you. Then we're off to Palermo here with its impressive display of art and architecture and the many Baroque churches here combined with a warren of medieval streets and markets. Then it's off to Valletta in Malta. Here you'll enjoy the beaches, the many restaurants. You can go souvenir shopping here in Valletta as well. Then it's going to enjoy 1 day at sea on board the MSC Meraviglia. Then we're into Barcelona. You'll enjoy Gaudi's, all the impressive buildings and architecture all around the city itself. Go and take a trip down La Rambla. Then it's on to Marseille here. You'll go and watch all the with the boats that have come in, and they sell the fish right off the boats to the locals. Then we're back into our final port of call here, where we're going to be taking you from the ship, taking you back to the airport, and then flying you back to the UK. Now, this price you see here of just £649 per person, this is a free upgrade to a balcony stateroom. Yes, so as you're cruising into Barcelona, you're going to be on top from your balcony having a look around. All that in your balcony stateroom. Let's have a reminder of the details, and I'll just go through all that with you again. It's on board the MSC Meraviglia. This is a Mediterranean itinerary on the 21st of January for 7 nights. Flying you from London Gatwick. We're going to be flying you out to Genoa, I should say. Then we're going to be visiting some amazing ports of call. We've got the Mediterranean here really lined up for you. We've got Civitavecchia for Rome, Palermo, Valletta, that 1 sea day, which is real great fun on board MSC Meraviglia. Then we're off to Barcelona, Marseille, and then we're going to be cruising you back and then flying you back to the UK. Just £649 per person. This is a free upgrade from an inside to a balcony stateroom. We'll also enrol you into Vision Plus as well. You'll still pick up the MSC loyalty points as well. So you know what, it's best of both worlds, isn't it really? The more cruises you do with Vision Cruise, the more benefits that you get. Now, if you can't do these dates, you're thinking, well, I'd like to do it, but I'd like to do it a week later or maybe before Christmas. We can do many other dates. All you have to do is pick up that phone and give us a call, and we'll go through all of that with you. It's 0800 655 6449. But it's now time for our quick picks. Now, we're going to be starting you off here with Royal Caribbean International on the Navigator of the Seas. This is a Spain and France getaway cruise. We're going to be going away. This is at half term as well. Do check your local area. It's 22nd of October this year for 5 nights. Cruising out to Southampton, we're off to Bilbao, Le Havre, and then back to Southampton. Just 5 nights from £429 per person. If you wanted the price for the kids, or just all you have to do is pick up the phone and give us a call on 0800 655 6449, and we'll give you the kids' prices. But what a great introduction to cruise holidays this is. Then we're going to be cruising you with Celebrity Cruises on the Celebrity Constellation, the Arabian Sea and India on the 6th of December this year for 13 nights. Flying you from Manchester out to Abu Dhabi. We're then off to Goa, Mumbai, where we're going to be overnighting in port, Muscat, then Dubai, where we'll overnight you in port, then it's back to Abu Dhabi, then we'll fly you back to the UK. This is an Ocean View for 1379. We're going to include the classic drinks package plus $300 per stateroom onboard credit. Other airports are available. Give us a call and we'll go through those with you. Then we're going to be voyaging with Cunard. This is on board the Queen Victoria. We've got Spain and Portugal on the 4th of November for 9 nights. We're going to be departing you from London. We're going to be visiting Barcelona, where we'll overnight you in port, Palma, Mallorca, Malaga, Gibraltar, Lisbon, and then back to Southampton. Look at that price, £659 per person for voyaging with Cunard. If you want more information on this one, all you have to do is pick up that phone and give us a call on 0800 655 6449. Now, we've given you some great ideas on cruising today. If you've never been on a cruise holiday and you've got more questions, we've got our first time guide to cruising, which is available completely free of charge. If you want a copy of that, all you have to do is give us a call on that number at the bottom of the screen and we'll get that posted out to you with no delay. Now, do stick around here on Holiday and Cruise 2. You've got lots of great cruise programmes coming up until 9 o'clock. I will see you next time. Bye for now.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.